exactly what you would call four-star entertainment. Mrs. Armstrong breaking her leg was the only unexpected thing that ever happened to it. It's always the same old Christmas story, the same old carols, and the same old Mary and Joseph. And that's what my mother was stuck with. Oh, that and Mrs. Armstrong.
I tell you again, Grace, how important it is to give everyone a chance. Here's what I do. I always start with Mary, and I tell them we must choose our Mary carefully, because Mary is the mother of Jesus.
I know that, Helen.
Yes. And then I tell them about Joseph, that he was God's choice to be Jesus' father. That's how I explain that. Frankly, I never spend much time on Joseph, because it's always Elmer Hopkins, and he knows all about Mary and Joseph.
I thought Miss Armstrong was in traction. How can she talk on the phone if she's in traction?
What do you think traction is?
Like when they put you to sleep?
No such luck. Then we need salt and pepper and napkins.
But I do explain about the wise men and the shepherds and how important they are. And I tell them there are no small parts, only small actors. Remind the angel choir not to stare at the audience. And don't let them wear earrings and things like that. And don't let them wear clunky shoes or high heels. I just hope you don't have too many baby angels, Grace, because they'll be your biggest problem.
You will leave some for the rest of us, won't you, Charlie?
I'm hungry. Leroy Herdman stole my lunch again.
How can you let him do that to you, day after day?
How can I stop him? Where's the chicken?
Grace, where's the chicken?
It's still in the oven.
I'll get it.
You'll have to get someone to push the baby angels on. Otherwise, they get in each other's way and bend their wings. Bob could do that. And he could keep an eye on the shepherds, too. Oh, and another thing about the angel choir. Don't let them wear lipstick. They think because it's a play.
And I have to go. There's someone at my door.
That they have to wear lipstick. And it looks terrible. So tell them.
Someone at my door, Helen. I'll talk to you later. Yes, I'm coming.
Lady, can you give me some supper? I haven't had a square meal in 3 days.
Maybe you.
I was very lonely at the table.
Well, I guess Helen feels lonely at the hospital.
Not as long as the telephones are working.
I bet she told you about no small parts, only small actors.
And getting to someone to shove the baby angels on and make the shepherds shut up.
Yes, she suggested your father.
Does that mean I have to go?
And Grace, don't use just anybody's baby for Jesus. Try to get a quiet one. Better yet, get two if you can. That way, if one turns out to be fussy, you can always switch them.
My mother didn't pay much attention to Mrs. Armstrong. She said Mrs. Armstrong was stuck in the hospital with nothing to do but think up problems. And there weren't going to be any problems. Of course, Mother didn't count on the Herdmans. That was Charlie's fault.
Hey, Leroy, you give me back my lunch. Sure, kid. Here. You stole my dessert again. How do you know? Because it isn't here. What was it? 2 Twinkies. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Hey, Leroy, you think it's so great to steal my dessert every day? Well, you know what? I'll even give you my dessert. I get all the dessert I want at Sunday school. What kinds? All kinds. Chocolate cake, and candy bars, and cookies, and big wheels, and Twinkies. We get refreshments all we want, all the time. You're a liar. And ice cream, and cookies, and chocolate cake. Who gives it to you? The minister. Why? Is he crazy? No. I think he's rich. Sunday school, huh?
That was the wrong thing to tell the Herdmans. And sure enough, the very next Sunday, there they were in Sunday school. Just in time to hear about the Christmas